All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the 2021 Diddy Kong Racing Time Trial Tournament. My name is Dr. Fish, and I will be your commentator for this evening. And tonight we have a match between Sweenerdog and Peegs. Peegs currently having one win in her group against Dupe from I believe that was last night. It might be a couple of nights ago, but we have our first track already loaded up. It is Frosty Village Car. And this is quite a fun car track, at least in my opinion. So, with the coin toss, a Sweener won the coin toss and picked this track, and Peegs has banned Spaceport Alpha. So, we're going to get into our first race. Now, this is the best run out of 3 attempts for each runner, so we're gonna start them synced up, and then we will just let them go from there essentially. All right, we have Peegs underway. Sweener stream must be a bit behind, so we're gonna get a sync. So we'll get Sweener side for quite a while here. See, both players have 9 and 8 bananas respectively. All right, we're pretty close to sync here. No big issues for either player so far. Sweener with a 23 first lap and Peegs with a 25 first lap. Main thing here is just not making major mistakes and just trying to use the zippers or try and use the zipper speed with the hills that you get a lot of this by holding the back button. You'll see where Sweener is now that he's really able to throw himself. He's gonna finish with a very nice time here. Oh no! Sweener's first really good attempt ruined by going into the water. So he gets a 108. He was on pace for like a 104. So lost 4 seconds, maybe even 5 seconds to the water there. But he still holds a 3-second advantage as Peegs got a 111.81. So 108, the time to beat. And Sweener's gonna go ahead and load up his gonna go ahead and do his ghostless thing, and then he'll get right back to it. So we'll be focusing. I'll focus in on Peegs for this attempt, and then we'll go back to Sweener for his final attempt. This track being default means that using ghostless can be very nice at times, depending on how fast you're going, because it's very likely the ghost will end up getting in your way, depending on how fast you're going on this track. Peegs does have the staff ghost on her screen. Oh, unfortunately missing that zipper. Missing zippers like that is not great. Obviously you need chaining the zippers throughout the forest area is especially necessary. Sweener with a 26 lap to start his attempt, looks like. I'm not sure we're gonna see any salt cure jumps here from either player. Sweener knows how to do it, I'm guessing, based on his lap times and his 3 lap, but they're very difficult to get on demand. So we'll see 20:31 lap for Sweener there, but which tied, I think, his best lap from his previous attempt. But both players struggling a lot more from their previous attempt, and I think both players are gonna end up with a slightly worse time than their first attempt. In Peegs' case, very rough run, missed a lot of zippers, but all Peegs has to do is she's capable of really putting up big times. No, they haven't finished their runs yet. They have one more attempt. So each player now has their final attempt going right now. Peegs has started. We'll cue in on Sweener and watch his attempt. At least I will. Both players will be doing it pretty much simultaneously. Right. Sweener has 10 bananas. He is going to go for a Salt Cure. He misses it. Not the end of the world. He's still going to get a pretty fast lap here, honestly. He'll still get a 24. So just as I mentioned, maybe not seeing Salt Cure jumps, Sweener pulls one out on lap 1. See if he feels confident to try it again here. He does. Misses it, but doesn't lose. But doesn't make any major mistakes. So he'll just end up with a 21 lap instead of a 20 lap. Gonna probably try it again here on lap 3. Seeing that he's been doing it on every other lap. Yes, let's go. Oh, no major mistakes. Just doesn't land on the other zipper, so partially gets it. Oh no, he missed the zipper. So he will still get his best time there with a 108. Peegs finishing up her final attempt. We'll get a 118. 63. Yeah, all good. So now Sweener has one Frosty Village car, and now Peegs gets the pick and picks Space Dust Alley Hover. Oh, you'll love to see that pick. This is one of my favorite kart track. This is one of my favorite hover tracks in the game. So both players are going to move over to the track. And then once they get to the reset screen, we will get them off on their way for their 3 attempts. So Peegs already has played this, I believe. I might be wrong though. But this has been played in at least one match. I believe it was Joey versus Ponytail that this happened, but it might have also happened in Peegs' match. Regardless, you can see there's not that much of a difference in PBs. Sweener with a 130 and Peegs with a 133. So this could definitely go either way if there's a couple of rough attempts by Sweener and Peegs doesn't make mistakes and just has solid runs overall. We can definitely see some good runs here. We're gonna get them synced up, and we indeed get the sync. All right, so Peegs opting for the Joey strat from yesterday. Bill Sweener having a rough time with the zippers. The main goal here is to just not, it's really just to not bonk. But we do see a bonk. This track is brutal. However, they're not that far apart in times. Sweener will have a slightly faster first lap with a 34. But Peegs can easily catch up here if Sweener makes a mistake himself. Just like we saw Sweener be able to catch up to Peegs. And oh, that bonk is so brutal. Especially with Teeny Weeny, sometimes you think you're going to be able to get through there, but you just don't get there. Sweener bonking uses the zipper inside the cave, but bonks. I don't think Peegs is opting to use it, and she gets a nice boost there. Unfortunate with the bonk in the early part of her run, that kind of costed her quite a lot. And she does get the zipper chain, however, oh, that bonk was so brutal. I feel so bad. I feel like that tempo was going so well for Pete. And Sweener will finish out pretty strong here with like a 135. So he does get a sub 30 lap for his final lap. You'll love to see both players going for the cave zipper. It is a bit of it, if you know what you're doing, it's not too bad of a strat. But if you're not super practiced on it, I should say, then you can kind of bonk around and stuff, and it's not great. When this track is picked, we're probably gonna see a decent mix of a decent mix of people who do different strats. So Swinner's already in his second attempt, so we are going to focus in on Sweener for now. Very nice start to his lap. This could end up being a pretty nice lap time with a good finish here. Yeah, gets a slight bonk, but should still be okay to get a 33 lap here. Good knowledge of where the had very good knowledge of where that boulder was going to be, and when you're hit that 33 laps, that boulder is usually in your way, honestly, and it's quite annoying. The end of lap 1 into 2 that happened, but in lap 3 it's not that big of an issue. Peegs gonna start off herself with a 34 lap here, so pretty good start lap. Both players now just kind of opting for the second zipper strap. Sweener slowing himself down to grab that zipper. Very nicely done. But makes a huge bonk. Oh no. So Peegs has a nice attempt here. Could definitely see her challenging Sweener's best time here. 31.80. Oh no, but the man, so that's the cycle you hate to see for the second lap. Unfortunately, Sweener gonna finish out with a 135.86. So he still has best time with that 130 with his previous time, the 135.25. So it's still not over with. Peegs could still finish out with a strong time here in their next attempt. Oh gosh, harsh bonk, and Peegs finishes with a 143.06. So Sweener has started his third attempt, but we'll wait for Peegs to start her attempt, and we'll focus on her screen. But I will comment that Sweener hasn't had the exact best start, but still nice boost into the tunnel. Now Peegs is going to start attempt number 3. Nice tunnel boost for Sweener. He'll finish off his lap with a 34. Both players kind of struggling to hit that first zipper. Oh, Sweener with a nice combo of things with the bounce, but he gained almost too much speed, and it hindered him to the point where he bonked heading into that section, where his angle was off and he bonked heading into that part of the lap. All right, let's see. Peegs nice jump from her. She'll get a 36 lap to start. Flirting with that boulder, the floating meteor at the beginning of the lap. It avoids it. Kind of have a sync going on here, like a lap apart, even though they're in different attempts and everything, so they're not exactly obviously doing the same time. Peegs opting to not go for that there is smart, because Peegs got a 30 lap there. So if Peegs gets a super nice lap here, we could see her pass Sweener. Would need a lap PB, and a pretty nice one at that, but it is possible. Would need to get a 134 here, or a better 135 than what Sweener has. Goes for the zipper, misses it. Oh, unfortunate. But still, gonna finish out with a strong time, a sub 140, with a 1.8. So very close race at the end there. It was within grasp, but unfortunately didn't get the final lap. So that's now 2-0 for Sweener. This is a best of 13, so the first player to get 7 points will take the match. And for the first 9, we will need 3 plane, 3 hover, and 3 car. And right now we have 2 hovers left, 2 cars left, and all the plane tracks left to go. All right. And so Peegs has opted to pick Greenwood Village car. This is a favorite track. This is a car track that I believe both players really enjoy playing. Sweener is one of the top Greenwood Village car runners with a 103.96. Peegs sitting at a sub 110 with a 109.86. And with no time on the card, no clue if there's any if there's a time that we don't know about. But this track is amazing. I love Greenwood Village car so much. Just awaiting the start of the races. All right, here we go. Pretty synced up here, so that's nice. Both players getting their 4 bananas and getting to their first boost. Nice start for both players, nobody making any huge mistakes, getting all 9 bananas to start. You'll love to see it. Oh, looks like Sweener had a bonk at the beginning, or at the end of that lap. He's going to get a 25 lap, and so is Peegs. So very close. Would be are really only frames apart at this point. Very nice lap start for both players into lap 2. And they're schmoovin'. Okay, both of our players are schmoovin'. Sweener with a 23.13. Peegs with a 21.85 lap. Oh no, but both players had an error there. They both kind of made a similar error. Both times. That's so weird. It's so rare to see the players make kind of the same type of error. And this is where the track just becomes so brutal and unforgiving. Once you've made a couple of bonks, it can kind of go downhill, and Peegs takes advantage with a 112.01 to Sweener's 114.03. So their time to beat is Peegs' 112. So yeah, Sweener kind of sitting a little bit behind the 8 ball here. And needs to... Peegs can just... If Sweener has a couple more unfortunate attempts, Peegs might get her first track win here. So yeah, here we go. Attempt 2 for both players. We'll cue in on Peegs here. Very nice movement through here. Does miss 1 banana, but because this isn't balloon races, no one can take that from her. Oh man, a little too early on the RBs, a couple of times there, and unfortunately took some brutal bonks to start or at the end of lap 1. Ooh, this track is can be so difficult at times. Both players at 10 bananas. Their attempt now. Oh. So it seems like just very slightly off with some of the turns and the angles has costed Peegs quite a bit here. Meanwhile, Sweener's final time for his second try is a 106.80. So definitely so Peegs the 116, so Sweener now has advantage with that 106.80 time. All right, and so now we'll focus over back to Sweener, and he's got a big, nice 106 time prior. Let's see how he does on his third attempt. Looking to get another better time and kind of shut the door on Peegs getting the point here. It's securing the 3-0 start. Beautiful playing by Sweener. Oh, a little a little too missed getting the exact turn angle. That's quite tricky at points. I'm sure if if you've been playing it, there's a lot of muscle memory involved. But Sweener getting a 21.75 lap nonetheless are still very strong, despite a bonk into the wall. Peegs looking like a strong lap there as well with a 22.98. Sweener kind of fumbling around, so his 106 will be his final best time. Still looking like a 108 here, honestly, for Sweener. Maybe a 107? No, almost a 106 still. 106.98, 106.96. Great stuff. Peegs gonna finish up here. Looks like a 112? Yeah, there you go, 112. All right. Yeah, so Sweener at 3-0, and we have one car track left. There's our first hover track pick. We do have 3 hovers left, but now it'll only be one, or only be 2 left, as Peaks has picked Everfrost Peak Hover as the next track, which, another one of these tracks that you just absolutely love to see in these tournaments, for me at least personally. It's a lot of high flying action from the players. So we'll see them make their way over to the track. And I will say that Sweener with a 113.41 is one of the best times on this track that isn't on PAL version. So definitely gonna... And Peeps with a 117 of her own, a very strong time. Looking to... Let's see what both these players can do on this track. The first thing we're going to see is a nice little double zipper chain. Sweener does grab that first balloon. Or sorry, first banana. Peegs, it looked like got the connection, but was a little too far to the left, potentially. So didn't get the... So did not get the boost that she wanted down the hill. Both players getting to the end of their first lap, and Sweener's going to get a 26, and Peegs is going to get a 28. So you can see there a 2-second difference, but Sweener had a bit of difficulty getting to the air zipper, went a little too far to the right. Oh, and then fumbles over the zipper at the beginning of the thing, which you can go for. Opts to go left side, trying to grab the zipper there. And was able to get to 10 bananas, which is huge. Oh my gosh, missed the zipper completely. The tree bonk causing Sweener to miss the zipper. Very harsh. Yeah, Sweener was looking to pull out some fast strats here to make up time here at the end of his attempt. Peegs is going to get a 119, and Sweener's going to get a 120. So Peegs, again, starting out this track with a time advantage. And see if we can see if Peegs will continue. Obviously, both players improving their times on this, and we'll see what happens in attempts 2 and 3. We're going to start... we're going to go and watch Sweener's second attempt, and then we'll watch Peegs' third attempt. Alright, that's what I'll be kind of commenting on and focusing on. Alright. So Sweener does make the connection there for the first time. For the second time in the attempts. I think both other attempts from the previous... from round 1 didn't go so great. He's got a very strong start here, looking like a 25 start lap, but probably gonna end up being a low 26. The ending of the track can definitely be quite tricky to navigate. Peegs also with a 26 start lap, a 26.86. That's definitely more of the type of laps I expect to see Peegs getting. Oh no, missing the zipper for her. Sweener, wow, what a chain. He's going to get a 24.18 lap. Super strong. So Sweener's looking like he wants to get a 114 or a 115 here. We'll see how this lap plays out. Could opts to go right side again with some huge stuff. Oh my gosh, a horrendous bonk. But Peegs is gonna also get another 119. Sweener getting a 115, however, so he will take the advantage with a 115.76 despite that horrible bonk at the end of lap 3. That kind of hurt me a little bit to watch, I'm gonna be honest. But both players now having one attempt left. We'll focus in on Peegs, and we'll obviously check in with Sweener's final time as well. All right, both players getting the connection, and that's a very nice connection from both players. Neither of them getting that second banana, but it's not a huge deal if you don't get it. You're generally going to be able to get all the bananas you could possibly want. Right, very nice start from Peegs. He's going to get a 26.66 first lap. Whew, huge. All right, probably going to go get those 8 bananas and make her way into the end section of lap 2. Nice. 25.06 second lap. Needs to put on a nice end lap here to catch up to Sweener's 115. But Peegs is definitely looking like she can PB this with a nice lap here. PB of a 117.25 is very achievable to get a better time here. Probably looking at a 116. Yeah, there's a PB. 116 for Peegs. 24.85. So according to the boards, that is a double PB for Peegs. And Sweener got a 116.20. So yeah, Sweener takes the track, but Peegs gets a pretty nice PB there, I think. So gonna head into the next pick. So we await our next pick, and it is Ancient Lake Plain. The fastest track in Diddy Kong Racing. And both players have some nice times here. Sweener with a 31.43. Peegs with a 32.68. All right, this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite time trials to watch. So let's see how both players do. All right, here we go. Both runners starting at sync, which is awesome to see. Sweener missing the first zipper though, so he's already kind of having start to he isn't gonna necessarily love. Misses the ground zipper as well. Oh, and his wheels touch, but Peegs makes a mistake as well, so we're kind of back to sync. Sweener missing the zipper, but able to make up for it with the barrel rolls in the air. All right, Peegs. Oh, it looks like Peegs missed the ground zipper. Missing the ground zipper is something that's probably gonna happen a lot here. Sweener making up for missing it there with kind of a bad angle with a barrel roll to the right onto the ground to grab it. Peegs Oh man, just missing that ground zipper is so crucial. When you miss it, it just takes forever to get back up to speed. Sweener with a 39, Peegs with a 47. Lots uh, of course, kind of showing his teeth a little bit with what happens when you miss boosts. Um, this track is rather unforgiving, and we will focus on Peegs' attempt here as she starts while Sweener is going into lap 2 of his second attempt. Peegs starting her second attempt. Both players grabbing their zippers. Awkward angle for Peegs to get that second barrel roll before that zipper. Able to chain the 3 barrel rolls into the next lap. Both players doing much better here, grabbing their zippers. Sweener with a 34 flat. And Peegs is going to finish here with what is probably a 36 or a 37. Oh no, missed. Oh, that sucks. Gets a 40. Everything was going so great, and then bounced just either over the zipper or before the zipper. Unfortunate for Peegs, honestly. It looks like Sweener had a really nice time for his second try. But Peegs is able to beat a 34. Like I'm pretty sure she can do it with a good run here. Sweener kind of struggling his lap 2 there, kind of flailing all over the place with the barrel rolls. But is able to straighten it out before the end of the lap. Gets a 12. Peegs looking like a strong start to her lap 1. Gonna get a 12. So Peegs is definitely in a position here to get a time out. Has to adjust for the zipper. Sometimes when you're offline, sometimes it's better not go back for zippers like that. But so a great first lap, unfortunately ruined by a brutal second lap. Sweener will take this track with that 34 flat time. Peegs gets a 43.06. Just harsh runs. All right. With one more card track left, Sweener is now sitting at 5-0, I believe. Peegs has made the next pick of Jungle Falls Car, which is a super fun track again to play and watch. All right.
Jungle Falls.
A little bit of a false start from Peegs, but we'll get them synced up and moving. Sweener with a bonk right away. Not a great start. Unfortunately, Jungle Falls. That's a very common mistake. A very common thing that happens is getting too close to the wall there and bonking. Sweener is more than capable of making it up with some really nice laps here as well. Oh no, Peegs. When Peegs went for the pond jump, got a little too close to the edge where it meets like in a circle radius area, and threw Peegs into the wall. But Sweener with some huge laps, 11:58, 11:93, pulls out a 40:38, massive run. Despite having a very bad, or a very harsh first lap, I should say. Not a bad first lap, but a harsh one, for sure. Yeah, this is our final track. This is our final kart track. Sweener's going to be doing Ghostless manipulation for the rest of this track, just because the speed that Sweener goes, having the ghost there at the end of lap 3 is not what you want to see at all. Doesn't want to have laggy zipper. Oh man, Peegs started off the run, got caught in the dinosaur foot, and unfortunately took a bonk. And I think Sweener might have done something similar there. Been kind of a harsh start for both players on this track for lap 1s. Oh, nice. Peegs barely avoiding the wall there. Sweener also barely avoiding the wall, but both getting some nice movement there. 1360 for Peegs. And Sweener's second lap is going to be a 1278, but a bonk right after. Ooh. All right, Peegs is going to be able to slide over there and grab the zipper with a 44. Let's see what Sweener finishes with. He's looking like he's going to finish with a 43, maybe a 44. 44.01. Game not being nice, giving him a couple extra frames. So yeah, both players heading into their final attempt here on Jungle Falls. So Peegs needs to pull out a PB here in order to take the point. See if Peegs can do that. 5 banana start on lap 1. It's a 15:48 first lap. A little bit of unfortunately Peegs falls off the bridge. So it's very unlikely that Peegs will beat Sweener's 42nd time, but Sweener's going to try to really make a nice run here. 1373 first lap. 1170 second lap. Huge error. Okay, Sweener. Finish strong. 36. Oh, he knew it wasn't gonna make the. He knew he wasn't making the fossil. He was probably gonna bonk. Yes, we have 6-0 sitting at match point for Sweener if he is to take this track with 1 hover, 2 planes left. Let's see what the pick is. All right. Gonna finish out in hover. Or I should say, sorry, not finish. What am I talking about? Next track picked is Pirate Lagoon, one of the default hover tracks. The only vehicle for this, and Sweener is actually the world record holder in the 3-lap category. The 3-lap and 1-lap actually he holds. So I really like. I mean, I like this pick a lot because I think Pirate Lagoon's a great track. And I'm very excited to see how both players do here. Peegs with a 57.93 PB, so very good as well. This track is very weird. It can be very punishing. Generally hover tracks aren't that punishing, where you can be pretty consistent. But this track, if you kind of mess up a few times, it can kind of snowball. But Sweener's PB I know is done on PAL, so I'm not sure what his best time on NTSC is. As you're not allowed to switch consoles mid. You're not allowed to switch versions mid tournament match. So if you start on PAL, you have to finish on PAL. So players will be opting to play on NTSC. Sweener with a 2071 lap for lap 1 has 9 bananas. Peegs has 8, so not too far behind in bananas. Sweener looking like he's about to have a fire lap here. Yeah, 1720. Very nice. Looks like Peegs might have had a little bit of lag there. But we will get to see her final time when she gets there. And Sweener's about to finish up here with a 55. That's fantastic. A 55 on NTSC is really nice, as there's such a big advantage that Pal gets on this track. So Sweener will go ahead, because this is default, he'll be doing his ghostless thing, and Peegs will be moving on to her second attempt shortly as well. Just gonna back out of it to the tracks and change up, and go back in to the menu. So we'll focus in on Sweener here. He does miss that first banana. He's gonna fly and he's gonna try and grab these 3 bananas there, and he does get them. Gets a nice zipper boost. 8 bananas to start is really nice. Able to get 9 bananas and then get a 1958 lap to start. Wow, huge. Sweener's doing so good here. Holy cow. It looks like Peegs had a very rough first lap, unfortunately. Sweener with a 18-20 lap following that 19 lap. And we'll see how he finishes up here for his attempt. Looking like he might even get a better time than his first one, which is saying something, considering he got a 55-31, a 55-71, and then a 55-31. He's destroying this track. I know this is Sweener's favorite hover track in the game. And P's gonna finish out her second attempt with looks to be a 109.41. So I will wait for her to reset, and we can focus in on her run and see. He's finished strong here on Pirate Lagoon. Does need to get a fifth. Does need to beat Sweener's 55-31 in order to continue the in order to take the point and continue the match. Otherwise, Sweener will take this match with this track. All right, so into Peegs' final attempt. I'm not sure if... Oh, no, we are going to get it. Okay. I was a bit confused with the pause, but we are going to get the run. I looked like Peegs may have gotten a 0 boost start. A bit unfortunate, but with 10 bananas to start, the lap can definitely make up some nice time here. Nice boost there. Yep, and so Peegs will finishing up her second lap with a 2013. Would love to see Peegs finish out here with a sub 20 lap. Nice boost. Definitely possible to get a an 18 or a 19 here, depending on how this finishes. Good boost. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna finish with a 19 lap. It's 1975 with a 104.41. Awesome. All right, so now that looks like Sweener did take it, which means that Sweener has taken the match 7-0. Hello, friend.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going well. That was quite a fun match to watch.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun playing that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the track selections I kind of just saw. I was like, oh, these are tracks that like the players both like, and it seems like just like a fun time. Honestly, I wish I could be playing most of them, to be honest. It's like, oh, Greenwood car. Oh, there's my favorite car track. There's my favorite default hover track, and all this other stuff. So, anyways, how are you both kind of feeling after a match? I mean, I know having to de-rust some more time trials has to be quite fun, and even see some JF car balloon races.
Yeah, I had a really good time. I think I realized that I have a lot of D-Rust on hover to do, like a lot more than I thought I did. Because there's a lot of tracks that I have not played in a long, long time.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of tracks where it's kind of intuitive, like what you should do and where you should go and why.
Yeah.
And then there's some that is not the case. And I kind of felt that way about both Everfrost Peak and Space Dust Alley tonight. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw you trying to mix it up on EP Hover a little bit. I mean, that was you're definitely kind of doing the same route that Obayo was doing in his race against Mortz, going that left route and trying to hit the zipper.
Yeah, I gave it a try, and it was like, I think this could be fast, but I would rather just, fling myself off the right side.
Yeah.
For consistency's sake. Same with like I tried the cave zipper like twice, and I was like, this is not it's not going well, so I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that you didn't do them the whole time.
The one at the beginning, the entrance.
Yeah, it's like you can get it, but it's tricky. It's really hard.
Yeah, I didn't bother with it either.
But you did get a PB there, so that was pretty sick.
Yeah, if I actually bother with it, I wonder what would happen.
Yeah, SDA Hover is notably one of my favorite tracks. Yeah. I guess I don't have too much. I guess unless there's obviously more you guys want to talk about with the match. I'm I'm not very good at this interview stuff anyways. But
Neither am I.
This was requested of me by our very own Antonio.
Yeah. What? The
It'll show up eventually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh, I know what you're trying to do.
Are there any future matches, Peegs, that you're looking forward to, either in our group or possibly in brackets?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Yeah.
No. I love it. Did he redeem it?
Mm-hmm.
He redeemed eat a banana. All right. I love it.
I do have channel points for eating a banana on stream. So
yeah, I've done it before.
This one's for the fans.
Yeah.
Just use. That's what I call clout. Just eat a banana on the DK 64 Races channel.
Yeah. I mean, we do have a match tomorrow. It looks like, or sorry, on June 6th, which is Tarzan and Dollarman. I thought there was a match. I thought there was a match before then. Might be wrong.
Isn't it Bando and Andy Panther?
I see. I don't know. I haven't looked at the calendar to see what matches are going on.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
I know for sure we have Bando versus Andy Panther at 4 p.m. EST. I think that's 10 p.m. CEST. all the Europeans are asleep right now.
Yes, they are.
But do we have the other Ben and Tarzan as well tomorrow?
They're playing on June 6th, so that's like Sunday.
Oh yes, that's right. Okay, I remember scheduling that match. So we for sure have a match tomorrow, and we for sure have a match on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine we're gonna have. I know I'm gonna be trying to schedule some more, and for Sunday probably, likely
Yeah.
with Dupe, and
Cool.
then I expect we'll probably see some on Saturday as well. But
Sure. I'm gonna hopefully get. I was hoping to get one of my matches, potentially on the weekend. Um, probably gonna have to. It's probably gonna be with Asbo or Obayo.
mhm.
So got every single match in my group seems interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
seriously though,
I'm
your
super
group
scared.
is one of the ones to watch, man. It's gonna be really
Very-
exciting.
Yeah, I feel like I can do just fine in the group, and I have some advantages over Asbo and Morks. Obayo's obviously one of the best trialers, so it might be a bit tougher against him. But yeah, we have that going on. We also have one of our community members, Tried and Tail, is going to be starting off. Going to be leading off a marathon tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Going to be leading the Power Up with Pride speedrunning marathon to support the LGBTQIA plus community. He'll be running DKR 100% for he'll be running DKR Hundo for that marathon. So very excited to see that. I will for sure be tuning in, even though it'll be right smack dab during my work day.
I'll definitely be watching.
Yeah, gotta support Trident. So I don't think there's a whole lot more left in the match.
I think that just
Are
about
left
does
here
it.
to say we're gonna be rating. I guess we're gonna be rating Hag, is what it looks like.
I think so.
So thanks everybody for watching. Let's go show some love to the person we're rating, and we will see you all next race.
Thank you, Fish and Dupe. Appreciate it.